Alright, so my journey into K-pop. The first time I was introduced into K-pop was due to my friend, and when I was at her apartment, she showed me Big Bang videos, and I think 2PM's Hands Up video, if I'm not mistaken. And so I kind of looked at it and I liked it because I was already into like Japanese anime and anime theme songs. So, always with Japanese anime, if you like the theme song, you listen to it over and over and over and over again. So I kind of ventured into J-pop just through anime. I didn't like overly go and look up any songs, but just the anime songs. So I'm just like, I don't feel like putting too much effort into K-pop, so I'm gonna wait. 2 years later, not even 2 years, about a year and a half, got into K-pop. So the way I did this was, size Gangnam style came out. And I was like, okay, this is a sign I might need to actually get into this. So the way I did it, which I recommend for anyone, is Pandora's the internet radio station. Don't video, type in K-pop and it does it for you. You may not like the songs at first if you're not used to hearing Korean to Japanese, which is where I was really a little fuzzy on because I wasn't used to the rhythm of the language, which is I think a reason a lot of people don't normally get into like foreign language different songs and different music genres, because the rhythm to the language is different. In English we have like a harsh bass, not bass, like a harsh, brash language. So it's like in your face, there's lots of pauses, all the sounds are very direct. While some other languages, like Japanese, it's very flowy and rhythmic. So a lot of times when you try to try to say Japanese saying, so what is the I am a bimbo, so it's like watashi wa bimbo desu. You see how it's more like a rhythm than I am a bimbo. It's like watashi wa bimbo desu. It's more of a rhythm to it instead of just like I'm a bimbo. Watashi wa bimbo desu. You can see how saying a lot of syllables and a lot of vowels like that really quickly can make you out of breath, as does whenever I try to say things in Japanese. I'm not fluent in anything, but I'm very fluent in English. That's first language. And yeah, so Korean was the same way. It was hard for me to kind of pick up on it because I really was not used to the sound of Korean. I was like, okay. So one thing about K-pop is for some songs they'll put in a lot of English phrases, so that helped. I think the first song Pandora was like "You Kisses Every Day," so it would go like and then every day. And I was like, every day. Okay, I got that part. But as I went further and further into it, I was like, oh my god, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? So one day or a couple days in a row, I think I was hearing either BAP Stop It or Shiny Sherlock. But one day I was studying and I heard Shiny Sherlock on Pandora and I was like, whoa, let's find out what this is. So I pulled up my iPhone and I was like, Sherlock, Shiny, the heck is this? Let me see if there's a video for this random Shiny group with a question mark note that there is no picture for the album. They must not be that popular. Shiny. What was that wrong? So I watched the Sherlock video. All I have to say is, I make Shiny my ultimate bias from the start. It wasn't Big Bang. Big Bang is my next group bias after Shiny, and I can kind of interswitch them. But members wise, I think I'm closer to liking Shiny's members than I am Big Bang members. But that's not the whole point of it. But pretty much, just listening to Shiny Sherlock and seeing the video and the choreography and how well that video was done. Mind you, this is my first time seeing a K-pop video outside of Gangnam style, so I was not used to the history of SM videos just being in a room with dancing. Didn't know, didn't care. Until later I just saw, oh, they're all in the room and they're all just dancing. I kept confusing Onu and Jonghyun. Not even their looks, just their names. They look completely different. I don't know. I thought Jonghyun was the leader. So mind you, Onu is my ultimate bias of all time. No one can top him. Not even top. But the Bang Jungkook is getting there. He's getting there. Like, if he just wasn't like a whole toothpick and a half. Well, this isn't a bias video. If you can see what my biases are. But it's just, I don't know how to explain K-pop, but once you get in, it's going to be pretty hard to get out, because you do start to really like and really start to be attached to your musicians because of something different that they do, or with their celebrities too. They really expose their celebrities more to the public, more so than it's done in like American, or at least in America, like the ultimate celebrities aren't exposed that much to the public. It's like you'll get to see them once in a while. You'll see them on their movies and their shows and their albums and their concerts and tours, but you won't have whole shows dedicated to getting to know them, which is something K-pop does. They want you to know them. It's like they're part of your family. Oh, look at this cute guy. Isn't he relatable? Don't you do stupid things like he does? Don't you make mistakes like he does? Don't you like the same food like him? And they have whole shows dedicated to this. So there's a variety shows. It's not like an interview. It's literally them doing stupid crap all the time, and everyone knows how Japanese shows go, and they have these crazy game shows, people doing crazy things, and like weird crap happens to you. You have no clue what's going on. These Western artists, I still have no clue what's going on with some of these things. You just watching, you're like, oh my god, this is awesome. But you get to know them and their personality, and it really makes you go in harder for that group, because you're like, yeah, they're like that, and they're like that. But the downside of that is that it can make a person quickly become obsessed. Some people do, with, DBSK/TVXQ, Shiny, Big Bang. A lot of the bigger bands, a lot of bigger boy bands. I don't know if many solo artists have this, but they have Sasang fans, which are literally, I think Sasang stands for private, so they're fans that will invade their privacy. So they're fans that pretty much invade their privacy in any way. They'll go to them, touch them, they'll go to them, slap them, they'll go to them, hit them over the head with rocks, to menstrual pads to them in the mail, write letters in your menstrual blood. It's just extreme. And no one really, but they also make them go into car crashes because they rent taxis. Some of them, not all of them, rent taxis to follow them around all day. Get a life. It's just the fact that they expose these idols so much. And also what I see K-pop, at least from American side, is that they really overall it's not as highly sexualized as American music is. But instead of sexualizing the women as much, the women are still highly sexualized, because it's the music industry, so sex sells. It's different over there. They, at least from my perspective, they extremely highly sexualize the men, as opposed to the ratio of how men and women are sexualized in America. See, more so in like American music videos, it's like you'll have women in like the tiny outfits dancing around, doing whatever. They always have their fit bodies, or not like that. It's more K-pop, fit bodies, type of thing. But in K-pop, you'll see men in like tighter clothing with fitter bodies. You don't see too many big K-pop male idols. There are a few. There's Shandong from Shandong and Gangnam for Super Junior, or Psy. Psy is a bigger idol, and he's a solo artist. He's also older, but it works for him. But most male K-pop idols are skinny little guys. People say they look like girls. Once you watch it, they don't look like girls anymore. And really, the other side of it is when they work out a lot, and then they really work on their body a lot, and it's to the point where it's like, you guys are perfection. Case in point, Siwon, Super Junior. I also discovered Lee took surgery. I swear he just did that just so Shiva wouldn't upstage him anymore. Who else is body? Junghoon from Shiny. Yes, it's Junghoon from Shiny. That's one. Bang Jungkook actually does have a. If he had a little bit more fat on him, his body would be better. Body would be better. They sung Big Bang. Whoa. Taeyang or Young Bae from Big Bang. Whoa. There's people with hidden bodies. I'm thoroughly convinced that Odo has a body under there, but he hides it from everyone so that he doesn't get killed by his assassins. TIP. I don't think TIP has that fantastic of body under there. I don't think he has ripped abs. I love Top Cats. I don't think he has ripped abs, but it's just the way he acts. He's a little lazy for it. He's got enough swag already. He's got like the best face in Korea. Who needs the best body to go with that? If he ever took out a shirt and had the best face and best body, you know he would have a Sasang rank higher than TVXQ. And that's a high Sasang rate. Like, he don't want that. He ain't about that life. I'm not about that life. So, I don't want him to be about that life. So, yeah. Like, I think she wants, he's gained a lot of, I don't know, I haven't seen too recent pictures of him. But something last year, he was getting bulky muscle. Good. I like bulky muscle on him, but I don't think they like them to be as bulky. They want them to be a little slimmer. But it was a lot of bulkiness in his arms. It was perfect. Yeah. So you can see how the male idols are like, I don't know, women idols just like, well, the female idols, I think a lot of them are super pretty and cute already, so they don't have to do too much to themselves. But they don't expose as much skin. No, you don't see too much cleavage. You'll see a lot of leg in K-pop, a lot of leg, but you won't see too much cleavage. You'll see midriffs a lot. Those generations show midriffs a lot. Not too much booby. So, guessing between K-pop and American, they both have their ups and downs. K-pop, you'll have more sexualized men opposed to women. For K-pop, going to have actually being able to see your celebrities more, and I don't mean like TMZ extra type of thing. Literally see them more on TV instead of just at the award show or some type of concert or one type of something else. You'll see them more. Yeah, I think that's kind of all I had to say. You have to think another topic to talk about. Maybe a bias list. Maybe a video where I try to explain my feelings for Onu. I literally have not figured this out myself. So maybe.